Hello, welcome back. This has been too long. I've been playing other games in the meantime, but I have not visited Tara or Wildflowers since we last recorded. I've been missing it. Right, you're gonna have to just give me a minute to get to grips with everything because I've forgotten so much. We got anything we can give her? We have. The cat that may or may not be Grandma. Time will tell. Right, let's see what we have on the to-do because I really can't remember anything. Okay, freeze time incantation. That was top of the list, wasn't it? Fairhaven Summer Festival starts in 7 days. We need strawberries for Angus. I think we were already making those. Possibly already making corn. Okay. Oh, let's just go say hello.
Oh, we're barreling right towards the longest day of the year. I'm like a sunflower. I need light in order to feel like myself. And by summer, I'm practically humming there's so much light.
Oh, tell you what, I am feeling a lot like that, Natalia. It feels like it's supposed to be spring. Like every now and then we get a day that's, oh, summer is coming. And then I've been so cold these past couple of days. Oh, not picking the flowers because we want flowers for the honey. Can you imagine? I remember that being a real thing. The past couple of episodes being like really trying to get those flowers growing so we could get the honey. Imagine if I'd just like immediately picked them because I forgot. Okay. There's nothing we need to be doing because nothing needs to be watered because it's raining. Oh, part of me wanted to go in and see what Granny was doing. I forgot for a second. Right, so let's see, what did we need for this? Did we already know what we needed for the freeze time incantation, or do we need to speak to the FARSEER? Let's see. Oh, every time. See if it's in our little recipe book. Would it be here? Oh, we're already working on something. No. Oh, distillery. Freeze time. Right, so we need paper, ink, and oh, of course, we need something from the bees. What's down here? What was this? Oh, mushroom pestle. Okay. So I think we're just waiting it out then at this point. We need to get a few things growing, get that honey hopefully harvested. It's pretty late on, in which case, remember how to do this. Should use my energy chopping down some trees. And then we'll start fresh tomorrow because I have no idea what's going on. Can we chop these? Ooh. I can't. I probably should go to the mines actually. Yeah. With all this energy that I've got. How do I collect the stuff? It's been too long, Tara. I need like a refresher. Remind me what to do. Oh, and we've got a coop. Did we buy chickens? Did we buy chickens? I can't remember. Did we have no money? Oh, we've only got 89 gold. So probably have no money for chickens. That makes sense. Right. Head over to the mines and use up all of this energy. Oh, we got an extra path up there that I forgot about too. It must have been 6 weeks since we did this. It must have been. I've been mostly playing Stardew Valley, as I've mentioned, and also I've recently been playing some Professor Layton, which honestly, the story is kind of boring. I just find myself skipping through to get to the puzzles because the puzzles aren't really related to the story. It feels like the story is like just in the way of the puzzles. If the puzzles were more relevant, then I maybe would be getting more into the story of it, but I don't know. I like the puzzles though. The puzzles are really good. But I think it could have just been a puzzle game, which then probably I wouldn't have bought, so you know, swings and roundabouts. But I've been enjoying that as my evening entertainment. None quite so good as these like cozy, proper story games though. I think I might try and catch up with Dreamlight Valley. Oh, okay.
I could.
No, that's fine.
I'm all out of strength.
Just pick that up. That's all I'm saying. Pick that up. There we go. You're done. Did we get Natalia to make us a spade yet. Did we do that? How would I know? Would it be in my inventory? Where is my inventory? Oh! Tools! Right, we don't have a spade or a shovel. I feel like there's quite a few things we're missing there. We probably need to upgrade a lot of stuff. Everything's like rusty tools. I wonder if I could sleep in the other bed. No, I can't. But now we know. Yes, time for bed, Tara. Let's kick off another day. Fresh start. See what we're supposed to be doing with our lives. I'm kind of hoping someone might like pop up this morning and be like, oh, you've not been here in a few days. Let me just remind you how the game works. No. No visitors. No visitors. Let's see if we've got anything that is ready to be harvested. I think, does something pop up when it's ready? Yeah, it's not time yet. Where are we on the honey? Okay, it's coming along. It's coming along. Being helped by the fact that we have got some flowers now. How do I water the plants? How do I? I don't remember how to do anything. I feel like I should have played like the tutorial again. Do you know what? It's not massively intuitive. I know I've been playing different games, but where... I don't think I have to activate the stuff to go up to it. But surely this stuff needs to be watered. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's why it's not coming up. Okay, weirdly, I googled it and I couldn't get an answer. So I'm just going to go over to the trees, figure out what button I have to press to knock at them. What is it? Okay, A. So in theory, A is the action button. A should water the plants if they need to be watered. Do they not need to be watered? Is that what it is? We're relearning to play this game together. I'm just going to assume they don't need watering today. Don't know why. Let's go into the town and chat with everyone because I need to get my friendship up, move this story along. I'm really hoping to find out more about Wesley, to be honest.
It's a perfect day. Gosh, if I weren't working, I'd put on a bikini and head down to the beach. One thing I love about Fairhaven is that nobody tells me bikinis aren't for me, which I got in the city sometimes.
That is messed up.
And plain wrong. I may be unlucky in love, but I look great in nylon spandex.
The only issue with that, Natalia, is like, how much call is there for wearing a bikini in a city? I don't know. I get the messaging, but...
Congrats.
You know?
On what?
You're not the newest person on the island anymore, so you don't have to worry about the twins messing with you. Oh, I hope that Mr. Emerson guy is ready.
Is Mr. Emerson the one who runs the ranch? Not the girl who lives, like, in the mountains, presumably. Oh, are these guys still waiting for me to get them something?
Emmy says I'm in charge of our lemonade recipe. This is gonna be the sweetest lemonade ever. Sarah, I hope you're bringing us a ton of sugar.
Right, so he wanted sugar. Let's just check. Lemonade, they want wood and sugar. They need 13 sugar. Let's just see. I mean, I've not got a lot of money, so I don't think... We'll just speak to
Did
Lena
Hazel
first.
ever tell you that she met Robert at the summer festival? The teenagers used to challenge each other to jump over the bonfire, you see. Robert waited until it was stacked really high, and then he took the biggest leap.
And he cleared it?
No. His pants caught fire, and Hazel dumped her lemonade on him to put it out. It was the beginning of a great love story.
I'm still not convinced she's not Lucy Lawless, you know. Right, sugar. That is sugar. That's not. No, I don't want to sell one. I want to buy them. How much? Oh, she buys them for 30. Oh, sells them for 30 even. That's too many. Right, what do I have that I could actually sell? Sell those things so that... Oh, I'm nervous though. I don't think I'm gonna need the bananas. So sell all of those. I know I could have sold them in one, but I didn't. What's that? Hops. I'll keep hold of the hops. I didn't see anything about tomatoes that I might need to keep hold of. Right now, I need to buy like 12. This is still not too many. Okay. I'm gonna need to sell a lot of stuff. I know the idea is that I'm gonna like make things for myself, but I need to move this along. Eggs. Why have I got those eggs? Let's just check. Make sure I don't need these things for anything. We need strawberries. Oh, we don't need corn. Thomas said to come and visit him during the festival. We need cotton. We need to buy a chick. We need honey. Okay, it might be then safe to sell a few more things just so I can give the kids the sugar. Oh, I'm just going to sell all of them. And then let's... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Right, we've got 6. I think 9 is exactly how many we need, actually. Because I think we needed 15, right? Oh, yes!
Here's the wooden sugar you asked for.
You're the best. Thank you, Tara. You should come back to the town square on weekends. You can try our recipe.
Come on, we gotta get started right away. We can't waste any more summer.
Done. Excellent.
So, Damon, why did your folks decide to move here?
I was starting kindergarten and, well, they thought it'd be better to start fresh somewhere new. I guess they just felt drawn to this place. Like you.
Ooh, new acquaintance. I really need to put in the work to meet everyone. Not to meet everyone, I've definitely met everyone, but you know, like get to know everyone.
I just love feeling the summer sun on my skin. It's an all-natural mood enhancer. Nothing like the sun in Los Angeles, thankfully. That light is merciless.
Los Angeles. So everyone's come from different places to live here, it seems like. Or most people. But they're all like referencing the city. Is the city Los Angeles? Or is it all different cities? I don't know.
No school means playing all the video games I didn't have time for during the school year. Violet says I have to be careful though, or I'll rot my brain. But video games can be good for you. I can't believe she doesn't know that.
I absolutely agree, Sebastian. I have not had time for video games recently. And when I have, they've been short bursts.
Enjoying summer vacation?
Well, actually, this is my busiest time at the farm, so...
Ha! That's great.
Otto? There's something to Otto. I'm interested.
Ooh, baking something new, Angus?
Yep. It's my little bro's favorite. I'm the middle child of 3 boys, so it was nonstop chaos growing up. But I could always get Jamie to calm down if I gave him one of these. You don't have any siblings, do you? That must have been a bit lonely growing up, no?
It was lonely sometimes, but I don't really think you need a big family. Just a close bond with the ones you love.
I've been trying to convince Francis of that. He wants kids, but I think we can be each other's family. Francis and I are both the middle child of 3-child families. Maybe that's why we're perfect for each other. We're used to being the overlooked cheese in the sandwich. I hope Francis is able to find a place for himself here, and that everyone sees just how special he truly is.
New acquaintance. Angus, I'm going to get you those strawberries ASAP. Also, there's so many voices in this that I feel like I recognise. And that particular voice sounds like someone that I follow on Instagram. There's like a couple of guides. And I'm going to have to check who voices Angus. Oh! Do you know what? I'm looking at the voices now on IMDb. I think I'd looked up Amira before because she sounded like someone. Or very specific people I'd looked up. But Lena is played by Gillian Vigman, who I have seen in things. I'm not seeing Angus. Oh, Angus. Angus is not what you would think. Angus is a very slender looking man, facially and physically, and blue hair. Not what I thought. But Gillian Vigman, let me tell you what else she's been in, because you've probably seen her in things too. Oh, she was in She was in Step Brothers as Pam. You know, like, are you saying Pan or Pam? Pam. She's in The Hangover, Deck the Halls. She's been in tons of stuff that I've seen. Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense a little bit. She definitely has like a Lucy Lawless vibe to her voice. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Oh, I'm just letting time just literally fly away from me, and we've got all this energy to use up. Also, the cat is just hanging out there all the time. Whenever the cat's there, I always feel like something's happening. You know, like I should be doing something.
Here.
Like she's suggesting, look over here. But all it might be is that she is looking at the fish in the water. That could be it. I'm going to wander down, really leaning into the farmer. Wander down south and see what's happening near the beach. See if there's anything to collect around there. Anyone hanging around. Oh, the lighthouse. I do feel like there's still so much to explore in this game. But I must be honest, if I was playing this just by myself... Ooh, a pearl. If I was playing this just by myself, because I feel so out of it, it's going to take me like a little while to get back into what's happening. Oh, this must be ready for the summer festival. I probably would have can I get that crowd now? Restarted. Just purely because I need to like be in the groove with the game. Like if I stop playing for a little while, pretty much anything, I have to start over again. But the whole purpose of this is we're going to play through the story together, so I can't do that. I'll get it. I'll get back into it. Ooh! Hello. Come talk to me.
Do you have any family back in the city, Marty?
Not anymore. I used to work with my dad, but he moved. We're not really in touch these days.
I'm really sorry. That was how it was for Hazel and my dad for a long time.
Okay. Mr. Emerson / Glenn Quagmire. I don't know who lives in all these houses. Will it tell me? Oh, Kim lives there. Damon and Kai. Cameron. And Amira. I love the beach houses. Amira lives on the beach. Interesting.
What's up? You seem distracted.
Don't mind me. Just looking at flights to Japan.
You're planning a visit? Take me!
Not actively planning. I just haven't been back in 10 years. Wouldn't mind seeing all my cousins again.
10 years. Such a long time to not go home. If you want to go home. I guess some people don't want to go home. Such a long time to be away from people. Is the pub still open this late at night? I think it is, you know. Can I go? Oh. I can't go up there. Have I already said hello to him today? I must have. Oh, let's give him some wine. No, I don't want to drink it. Oh, that's fine. Thought she was going to stand up and drink it.
Sure, I'm pretty hungry. I worked up an appetite mopping the bar floor earlier.
I don't know if I'd call wine food, Damon.
Oh, sun's out, buns out.
Whoa there, Kai.
Oh, hey, I totally meant hamburger buns. A sunny summer day is the best for throwing meat on the grill.
Sure, Kai, sure. I probably need to have some things on me for gifts. I did just sell quite a few things to give the sugar to the kids, but that sounds wrong. But I probably should have some things on me for these interactions. And still, I have all that energy left. The age-old query now, or quandary, would be, do I stay up and potentially go to bed too late? Chopping wood and using up your energy, or do you use up your energy before No, or do you go to bed and make sure you've got your full energy tomorrow is what I meant. Because there's always the potential I'm going to go to bed later than 2 and then have less energy tomorrow. It's a gamble, it's a gamble. Oh, she's out of strength. Okay, go to bed. Quick, quick, quick. You can do it. Run. Oh, do you know what? I need to buy some speed potion. Oh, she can't do it. She can't do it. Yes. Just in the nick of time. Oh. There's nothing left in this glass. More rain. Well, that's good. Because I haven't figured out how to water the plants yet. I think the reason was that because it had been rainy the day before, everything was still watered, right? I think that's what it was. Ooh, strawberries! We'll collect the strawberries. Angus will be pleased. Okay, what else can we grow? We need to grow some cotton. I have it on good authority that that is something that is required of me. Do you know, I feel like we were going to do something else. Was it another plot of land to grow things on? I should have watched the previous episode to kind of catch up a little bit. This can be like an interim. This can be a remembering how to play the game episode. But I probably should have. So I think I wanted to clear this area so that I could put another thing in front of my house for like growing a ton of stuff. So let's just get rid of this. Then we'll maybe hop over and see if we can have something built. I don't know if I've got enough supplies. I have no money at all. But at least we'll know. Oh, this game always makes me tired. This is another thing. I might start, I don't know if you can have a second save file, probably, but I might start a second save file if I can, just to have this as my nighttime game.
Maresoft, does the new rancher seem a bit odd to you at all?
Huh? Odd? No, he's a bit green, but so were you not long ago, eh, Tara?
I guess that's a good point.
Exactly. He's a totally normal guy who decided to be a rancher out of the blue, and it's our good fortune that he moved here.
A totally normal guy. Yeah, you're not selling me on that. Oh, Violet. I'm still not ready with the honey, I apologise.
That bookseller, he was really close with Grandma, huh?
Wesley.
I think so, yeah. But not like that.
Ew! Ew!
Hey, if they were close like that, good for Hazel.
Good for Hazel, indeed, Violet. I think it's a little further along here. The, like, contractor guy. Yeah, here we go.
Do you have to make anything for the summer festival?
I used to, but I tapped out of summer festival prep a few years back. Don't tell Lena, but the festival creeps me out.
Why? Why does it creep him out? Right, vegetable patch. I need 1,500 gold. Ooh, I need a ton of soil, iron ingots, and a lot of wood. But I think that means I've got enough wood already, right? So I just need loads of soil and iron. Right. So maybe then today I will go into the mines and try to remember to go to the Covington night. Whenever I play this, someone's like, oh, give Angus his strawberries. I think you've forgotten that this game is a game where you're a witch. Because you're supposed to do things that are witch-like. And I had forgotten. And I do
you know
forget.
how much planning it takes to make a shortcake this big? I have a spreadsheet with all the ingredients to make sure I do the math right.
Unfortunately, I don't have strawberries you can figure into those calculations. Yet.
Okay. I hope you find time.
Oh, how many strawberries do I need? So many. Okay. I should have done like a boost harvest spell. It's going to take forever now.
Whoa, Tara. I didn't see you there. I was just,
Napping on the job?
I call it being one with the moment. It's just super warm and cozy under the tent.
That reminds me of when we did our tents at the Christmas, like our candle tents at Christmas. It was not
I
warm
don't
and
know
cozy
what to
then.
make of that new messenger fella. My papa dragged me to the preacher once or twice when he wanted to do penance for his sins. That I understood. Cameron just goes on about climbing some mountain. Makes me tired just to listen to it.
New girl, want to join me for coffee? Sophia's slop chips are lekker.
Damon, do you ever get tired of having to keep such late hours all the time?
Yeah, you read my mind to tell you the truth. I'll be honest, I'm getting sick of the night out life. I remember when I was a kid, getting ready for school in the mornings, while my pa snored on the couch. He used to sleep there so he wouldn't wake my ma up when he got in. I don't want my kids to have that kind of relationship with me, you know? Not that I'm ready for kids, but, you know, someday.
I understand.
Well, thanks for letting me ramble.
Casual friend! Is this? Oh my god! Oh my god! Is that Wesley? Is that Wesley? I think that's Wesley. I think it's Wesley. It's not Wesley. It's Francis, the jeweler. I forgot what Wesley looked like for a second.
When I think summer
Got
festival,
similar body situation.
I think of a packed street, fried food, someone blasting reggaeton out of a window, ya tu sabe. And most importantly, space for me to set up a cute little stall with my latest jewelry designs. But you know, Fairhaven's version is fine too.
Every time Joliet complains that she's bored, I just ask her to help me prep something for the summer festival. And magically, she's hardly ever bored anymore.
Ooh, new acquaintance! It is happening. We're boosting the friendship levels. Can we go on these? Oh! Is there anywhere we can actually go from here? Big tickets only. Can we actually get on it? Can we buy a ticket? Okay. So I wonder if at some point we can go in these things. Or if they're just like for decoration. I need some more strawberry seeds, Lena. I've only got 24 gold. I don't think that's probably going to be enough.
But I'm pretty...
Okay. We skipped through that by accident, but that's fine. Strawberry. Okay. That's fine. We had enough. We had enough. Don't have another plot to put them in, but...
Looking forward to the summer festival, Shelby?
It's like
It's
hidden.
a bit tamer than the summer festivities I remember from my boyhood. Less music and dancing.
Shelby! I didn't know you danced.
Oh, I can dance circles around any of you young folk.
I like Shelby. He's got a little bit of spunk about him, you know? Oh, Juliet always looks so sad.
I love summer rain. It starts and stops so fast, but it's still really intense when it's happening. I wish I could draw it, but drawing rain is really hard.
She's got a tortured artist about her.
So, Thomas is the one making the bonfire for the summer festival, huh? I hope he studied the correct fuel placement. You mess that up, and we'll get sad smolder instead of roaring flames.
So that is what was on the beach, the big bonfire. Maybe we should go talk to Thomas. Do need some more iron though. What situation, what have I actually got? Let's look again. B for inventory. Ooh, iron ore! Okay, I might actually be able to get her to make... Oh, I need money. I take it back, I take it back. I'm going back over here. We need soil though. We definitely need to keep making soil. I wonder if I can make some more things to make soil. I haven't got anywhere to put them, but... Okay, we seem to be getting close with the honey. 17 more hours for that. I'm gonna pick one of these because I need to plant the strawberries. Have I got... Oh, Miracle Grow. Excellent. See what's going on with my magic potions while we're talking potions. Could do with another cauldron, really. What was... Spirit Flame Potion is needed for most powerful Coven rituals. Okay, but what was the thing that made me go fast? Was that like a spell that you said out loud? Ooh, it was. Speed boost. Have I got all the things? Oh, I have! That's exciting. Well, now I need more ink and more paper, but that's fine. Oh, it's maybe not fine. I might have made a mistake there. Because I do need to find a squid for ink, don't I? Might have made a mistake. But it'll be worth it when I'm zooming around town. Right, I need paper. Have I got the stuff to make paper? Yeah, okay. So now I just need ink. And to remember how to make ink. I'm excited to get into this. Because then this surely is going to be how we make more money. Yeah, that's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Right, I'm going to go and do some fishing because we need some more squids. Squids. Do we think squids or squid? Plural of squid is squid? I feel like it might be. So we need more squid, in parentheses, potential S. Let's go talk to Thomas. We need more of those to have some more ink so that when I've got all the soil, we're good to go.
My dad helped out with the summer festival once. He never did it again. Said it was too much work for a middling party.
Fair. I love Thomas's farm. It really gives me like, it's an aspirational vibe. Like, it's what I hope for our farm to end up as. Like, I kind of saw it as, oh, this is my house and this is like, the land around it is belonging to the town. But I'm realising now that that's not the case. All the land around the house, all that kind of whole area, is my farm that I can expand onto. Oh, we've already talked to Shelby today. Right, so I need to find a spot where you can fish. Is that right? Yes, like that. And I think a squid is like a little lobster-looking thing, isn't it, in the water? Oh, a sardine. So let's see if I can find... That's not looking shellfishy. Neither is that, but they look quite large. So I might do it all the same. Ooh, a bottle. Try again for that bottle. Oh, I got the little fish. I thought I got the bottle. Oh well.
Oh, ha, gotcha.
Oh, squid. Am I thinking correctly that squid are found on the beach? I think that was the case. I don't think I found squid elsewhere. I think it was specifically on the beach, but I don't know whether or not it helps or hinders us that it's raining. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any shellfish looking things. Oh, Mr. Emerson, here you are.
Whew. My cattle corral's been a little dusty because of the summer heat. And because of the rain, it's turned into a swamp. I could paddle a canoe across this thing.
I'm not sure about this guy. Initially, he seemed really sinister. Ooh, a crab-looking thing. And now I'm not sure. Maybe he's like a pawn in Otto's game. Oh, tempting as it is, I want the shellfish, not the bottle. Nope. That's the one. Yeah, a squid. Okay, I'm going to just get all the spots, because we could probably do with a couple of squid, you know, just squid. That sounds right. Just to kind of have in reserve. Oh, okay.
Missed it.
Oh, I missed it. Never mind then.
that one. Is that a bottle? With a recipe
with a
inside.
recipe inside. Oof! Rice wine! Rice wine. Interesting. Ooh, I think there probably will be. I don't remember whether or not there's skill involved in this game. Yes. Do you get better at fishing over time? I don't think you do. I think you unlock stuff. But I don't think that it's... No, I really don't want to be wasting my bait. I only want the potential. I don't think there's any crayfish looking things in there. I only really want to be using my bait up on potential squid or something that I am looking for specifically for a challenge or something. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if I can chop down a couple of trees on the way back in, use up this energy, and then we'll be off to bed. Could do with some lights, really. I wonder if I can add lights. I wonder if that's a thing.
Is it?
Because I could do with some lights around the house for nighttime. And I didn't go to the coven. Again, tomorrow. Maybe I'll get a letter in my mailbox tomorrow. Tara, remember your covenly duties? I know. It's a yawny kind of game. No threatening letters yet. Right, so if I go up to here, if they need watering, then do they have the little water sign? I think they do. Honey! How exciting. Right, now, what is the deal with honey? Because I need... Ooh! Beeswax! So, we need ink. Let's see. We need ink, we need beeswax. How do I get ink? How do I make ink? Remember. Is it on this? Oh, it is there. It's right there. Okay, so we've got ink. Oh, yeah. We froze time. So now we see the Farseer today. Perfect. What else have we got? Corny request. That's for the festival. He wants us to plant some cotton. Let's do a boost harvest because we need more cotton out of that. 4, we'll probably get 4, but just after what happened with the strawberries, we'll do that. We need to buy a chick. We could probably do that today. Probably can get the money to do that today. Let's just collect these flowers. Plant some more cotton. See, don't you think I should be able to water that spot? I've just planted them. But I can't. So I'm going to assume there's a reason I can't. Right. I'm going to take the things that I've just harvested to Lena. Hopefully she's open on a Wednesday. If I know anything, she won't be. Also, I want to check down here that when I chopped down those trees, I didn't collect the wood. Yeah, it's still there. That's fine. I'll come back for it. That's fine. Just want to make sure I wasn't leaving resources behind when I did that. I'll check in with Natalia and then we'll go see what's going on with Angus.
I always get so excited for the summer festival. Ukrainians have Cupola night, which is pretty similar. My neighborhood in the city was mostly Ukrainian. Every summer we did a dollar store version of Cupola night in someone's backyard fire pit. Who doesn't like hanging out around a big fire?
What?
Am I sure this is the Farseer witch? I'll have to make another incantation and explain myself if I'm wrong.
I forgot about this. I get to guess who the Farseer is. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Angus.
It's great that Thomas is helping out with the summer festival snacks this year. He usually grumbles anytime someone brings up the summer festival. I wonder what made him change his mind.
Okay. I have to figure out who the Farseer is. So the Farseer, I think, is the one that I was undecided whether or not it was Bruno or the other guy I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. Like the guy, oof, Wesley. It's Wesley.
Kai's quite sharp. If I give him a book recommendation, the next time I see him, he's finished it and ready to chat.
Am I sure this is the Farseer witch?
I'm definitely not. I should have saved the wine to give to Wesley. Would have boosted us.
Parker told me you're the one to thank for the bridge to the mountain pass being open again. Thanks so much.
Oh, it was nothing.
The hot springs are so restorative. You know, I used to go to the onsen all the time with my grandma when we would go visit her in Japan. Well, until I turned 11 or so. Then I just felt out of place. It'd be so nice to have an onsen here with private stalls so everyone can take in the waters while feeling safe and comfortable. We just need some wood. And stones.
You need my help to build the onsen, Kim?
Only if it's no trouble.
I think I've got all those things.
Do you have the
right
materials
now.
for the onsen yet?
Yep, here you go.
I love it when a plan
I'll
comes
get to work on
together.
it right away. Once it's done, I'm gonna put a tip jar outside so everyone can contribute to its maintenance. And I think it's best if we all stick to one visit per day so that everyone can have a chance to enjoy the onsen.
Those are great ideas. I can't wait to try this onsen out.
Okay, so that is going to be like the spa, or whatever it's called in Stardew Valley, isn't it? Where you can go and like revive and it'll give you more energy or health, for sure.
Mira says I gotta ease up on the bottle, else I'll need to ask Otto for a kidney. As if that boy would even give me one.
I mean, facts, Bruno, facts. So I was in between whether or not the Farseer was Bruno or like the guy that lives in the woods, who we just saw and I can't remember the name of. Shameful. We're going to go and see if he's hanging out over there now. And here he is.
Kids must be bored already.
It's him,
With
isn't it?
school out. Seen Juliet round here a fair bit, but maybe she just still waters.
Okay, I think that I'm prepared to run a risk.
Am I sure this is the Farseer witch? I'll have to make another incantation.
Would
and
it say
explain
warlock?
myself if I'm wrong. Here you go, Shelby.
That's fine. You keep it. You'll need it.
So I passed?
You're always gonna pass. Now, go on. Don't want folks getting too curious.
Yes! So that was, I had to get, once I'd done the freeze time, that's when I could say I knew who it was. Okay, so that is ticked off the list. Ooh, I'm going to give some, oh wait, let's get that. I'm going to give some honey to Violet. And then I'm going to go and sell some things and see how much money I can make. So that's one of the villagers down. We know who they are.
Did the bees make any honey yet?
Behold.
See? I told you they wouldn't sting you if you stepped up nicely.
Uh-huh.
Local honey is super popular. Sebastian drowns his pancakes in the stuff.
And not in maple syrup? That's a breakfast crime.
I know. Weird, right? But our mom used to eat pancakes like that too. My guess is he does it as a way of remembering her.
Did your mom pass away?
No. I don't think so. Listen, here's some more tulip seeds.
Sorry. Should I not have...
The more you plant, the more likely you are to attract bees. A win-win. When I was little, all the kids wore flower crowns to the summer festival. It was super cute. You should see pictures of me. But I'm kind of glad we're not doing it anymore. I don't have to attach flowers to those stupid wire frames that never hold together.
I love Violet. That's one of my faves. Let's go see Otto. I think we need to like put a focus on getting to know Otto.
Isn't it terrific that a meteorologist with a prestigious grant has chosen to call Fairhaven her home? Miss Joshi is truly the best addition we've had to the island in a long while. A really long while.
He's just fun. This is, I keep forgetting to look at this. People need things. I've got a lot of wood, but... Okay. Can I go and just give that to him now? How does this work? Is Parker even in there? Oh, he is.
Hey now. Thanks.
Did that give any boost to our friendship? Or like, did I just get... Oh, it did! It did! Okay, so it's worth persevering with those things because that's a need. Right, so we need to get a little bit of cash. See if I can get enough money to get some chicks. Oh, let's go see Amira. Haven't seen Amira to speak to in a little while.
I just went up the mountain pass the other day. What a magnificent view. All I needed was someone to enjoy it with.
Hint, hint, Amira. Hint taken. I'll chat with you
The
first.
summer festival seems fun and all, but doesn't it also seem like old-fashioned superstition?
What's the harm in that?
Well, after Otto's town hall meeting in the spring, we might want to cut down on superstitions. But that's just 2 cents from the newish guy.
I'm guessing he's talking about the fact that he was talking about like the witches and stuff. Where's the new girl gone? She ran off. Oh, she's in Lena's shop. She ran off so fast. I need to say hi to her while she's like down from the mountains.
Ah, there you are. I heard you might have a loom in your barn.
I might. What do you need?
The silk parachutes I packed for my radiosondes got destroyed by a bunch of bloody moths. I've got plenty of helium for my balloons, but no way to get the hygrometer safely back to land.
I understood like half the words in that sentence.
Can you make me some silk fabric? I met a merchant who said he sets up a stolen town with items from off island. Maybe he has some silk thread?
Oh, you mean Kai? He might have that.
Oh, so you'll help me? Oh, thank you so much.
Okay. I think we can do that. While we're here, Lena, I have some wares to sell. I'm going to sell... Oh, I have more bananas. No, not the strawberries. Didn't we... Oh, it was flowers. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, well, I'll sell these. I actually don't need these. I want too much sugar. Hops. I feel like I could probably keep those. I'll get rid of some eggs because I'm going to have a chick soon. I'm going to make the eggs of my own. What time is it? 2:50. That should still be early enough. Ooh, Wesley. Have we talked today? Yeah, we have. Never mind. It should still be early enough. Where does Wesley go? Where does Wesley go? Oh, to the butcher's.
If you decide to go into ranching, you can sell me any animals you have. I'll give you cash and some of the meat. Oh, I guess it's tough coming from the city to learn how the sausage is made.
Yeah. Where I come from, it's not talked about so much.
I understand. There's lots of stuff we don't talk about in the open here, too.
Like what?
I have to get back to work.
Ooh, so Kim is part of the coven. Interesting. Yeah, so as I was saying before I introduced myself, I think that we might have enough time to go and buy the chick from Mr. Emerson. I believe still early enough. He's just always like hanging out. Just a suspicious kind of guy. Like Thomas is always moving. He's busy.
Are you here to buy your first chick?
Yes, if they're still available.
Oh, they sure are. I wouldn't mind someone taking a few of them off my hands. I mean, they're cute the first few days after hatching, but once they really get to pooping...
Are you trying to make me change my mind?
No! Sorry. Just running my mouth.
Oh my god, by all these little guys. Okay, well I only need just like the one chick for now. You're gonna ask me where it lives.
Just like you asked for. A single chick. Oh, no. I shouldn't say that, should I? That's offensive. Here is one young chicken.
I think it's fine in this context.
Now, what would you like to call her?
Oh, we'll call Feathers.
Well, that's not what I would have called her, but suit yourself. I also brought you some feed, free of charge. You fixed up my ranch after all. This is the least I could do.
That's very kind of you.
Remember, you have to feed your animals every day. They're just like us, turns out. If you take good care of this chick, she'll eventually turn into a laying hen. Omelets for breakfast every day. Oh, and once you've gotten a handle on chickens, I can sell you cows, too. But for that, you better get Parker to build you a barn. Here's a blueprint. Stop by my ranch if you want to buy animals or some feed for them.
Excellent. Oh, butter churn. Also, doesn't he seem to have like just changed tack in general? Like he just seems different. Can we feed her? Oh, she's so cute. Okay, you're cute too. You're cute too.
Oh, look at the head scratches.
So I'm interested to see how much space the barn takes up, because really I'd like to put another like area here for growing plants and stuff, but I don't know whether or not I should wait and see how large of a space the barn will take, you know? Right, I'm going to collect all this stuff, and then I'm going to go to the convent, and then we're going to wrap this episode up. This has just been like getting back to grips with things. The next episode, I want to get into the summer festival, taking some more things off the list. I want to like build more things, but for now, I really just kind of wanted to get back into it. It just feels like a million years since I played this game. And a million years since I recorded anything, because just haven't had the time.
The FARSEER tells me that you've done well. Let's see if your observation and intuition is as strong with me.
What will it be then? Do you want a potion that will turn the mare into a frog?
Nothing that advanced yet.
See, it's the yet part that concerns me.
I want a bottle of my favorite summer drink, Honey Mint Cooler. It's so refreshing on a hot day. You have a beehive, yes? Back home, we make a simple syrup with honey and mint. But brewing it in your distillery gives it an extra kick. If you are successful in completing my task, perhaps more witches will be willing to reveal themselves.
Back home. Back home, we make something with honey and mint.
Does every witch here just accept the fact that seasons have to get turned? Like mattresses?
No, not at all. It was hard for me to accept too. What I learned is that places close to well springs are easily untethered from the realities of our world. For example, weather.
Can I see a list of people? Here we go. I feel like that could be a mirror. Could be a mirror.
Heard you've been asked to help with the summer festival.
Yes, Sophia asked me to fetch wood for the bonfire.
Balefire, you mean? Witches have been celebrating the solstice with balefires for millennia. Non-witch folk came along, kept the custom, changed the name. So it goes. They only remember part of the legend.
How does the coven celebrate the festival?
Oh, we join in with the rest of the town at the balefire. Our own traditions, we keep to ourselves. Say, you got any milk and honey?
What for? Oh, is it another potion?
You gotta learn your summer rites, novice. We leave offerings for the Fae folk every summer. It's tradition.
Okay, well, honey, I can handle. But milk, I don't have a cow.
The island will provide.
Are you telling me to just search for a cow?
Course not. You might be able to strike a deal with the rancher who just moved in.
Okay. So now Shelby's just like unmasked. Okay, right. Well, we're going to wrap that up. In the next one, we will hopefully unmask the next member of the coven, who first impressions are telling me it's Amira, but we'll see. Ooh, pick things up. No, not that. I mean, we may as well. Now you're going to start, but it's not what I meant. I meant to pick up the little whatever it was on the ground. Okay. I kind of know why I didn't see it going in this direction, but it kind of makes sense. It's like we're making our way through. We're like ticking one off, and that's pushing the storyline along. Okay, and we're going to have the summer festival. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for, being patient while you waited for another video, because I've not been great with the consistent uploads on this channel since I started it. Maybe last year, maybe the year before, I don't know. But it is my kind of hobby channel alongside my other stuff that I do. And between candle making, an actual job, and daily vlogging this month, I just have not made time for this. But I'm going to try.
Is it time for bed?
See you guys in the next one, and tomorrow in Wildflowers.